Good morning. I was sat here making these little card things on my own, and I thought you might want to see. This is those weird and wacky painted bits that they are weird and wacky. So I've just cut out a load of the Tim Holtz flowers, Sizzix flower things, out of that gold card that Louine gave me, which is that weird plasticized stuff. And I thought, do you know what, you might want to see. I've done one. It's sat over here under blocks at the moment. This has got a giant flower on it because it just kind of suited, so it's just sticking. But yeah, I think they're quite different. I think what I'm going to do is with this Spectrum Noir paint marker is go around the edges with the gold, but I'm going to wait until they're all done basically, and I can do that en masse. So I'm just leaving that one there to stick down even further. So yeah, anyway, thought we'd do this together because, you know, you see a lot of people do stuff like this, and it's like, well, right, what do you do now then? What do you do when it's done? And this is kind of what I did these for, was to make cards, because I think we got another swap in November. I think Annie said it was going to be, so I thought, do you know what, I'll get some done. I'm in one of those sort of like procrastinating moods today. Don't really know what I want to do, so let's do something quite unbrain taxing, shall we say. That's not very good English, but you know what I mean. Yeah, so anyway, hope you're all well. It's quite a nice sunny day here today, but I don't need to go out. I've been out all weekend. I'm absolutely shattered. It's been a busy weekend with the girls' birthdays and days out and whatever's for their birthdays. So yeah, I'm just gonna have an at-home chill day today because it's my 3-day work week next week. So thought I'd make a little video of me just chilling out, chatting to you guys. Managed to get glue everywhere there. That was fantastic. Let's put you there. Yeah, I don't know if I told you last October I bought the big electronic, oh, what was it called? Sizzix thing. I can't remember what it was called. Sizzix Switch, the big electronic one. Anyway, and it was great. It worked. It was lovely. It was fun to work with because I've only got the ordinary Sizzix machine, which doesn't cut anything bigger than 6 inches. So it was nice to have the opportunity to be able to cut, they're very badly done, A4 size pieces of paper and card, and that's really wonky, that one. I'm going to put that one to one side. Yeah, so that was nice and it worked lovely, and then it stopped. And I'm like, great. So I contacted Craft Stash, who I bought it through, and they said, oh, because you're looking at a £150 machine, you know, it wasn't a cheap thing. I don't like that one there now. So anyway, I contacted them and said, you know, I think it went, where are we now, August? It might have been June. It just suddenly stopped working. So I contacted them, and I'd bought it the previous October. And I said, you know, it's not working, tried everything. And I said, you know, do I return it to you or do I contact Sizzix? Because I wasn't quite sure, you know, who. And they said, oh no, us initially, but what Sizzix will want is video of what the fault is, you know, what the problem is. So basically, it took forever. It's such a palaver. And of course the video, I can do the video obviously because I do these videos. I'm not liking that one. I'm going to think about that one a bit more. I've lost track. Yeah, so anyway, so I had to go through this palaver of joining their video viewing thing, and I can't remember what it was called. So did all that, sent the videos off, and I had to do a video of me plugging it into the mains, so you know, on the wall basically, trying to switch it on, blah blah blah. And I thought, well, I better show a video of me actually putting the cutting boards in, because that's what triggers it, you know. So I did that, sent that off. They were backwards and forwards. And anyway, eventually they said, I was hearing nothing, and I thought, no, I'm not going to let this go on, because you know that was not a cheap thing, and for it to break after only October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June, only 8 months. No, I wasn't having that. So I chased and chased and chased. They were good. I mean, I'm not dissing Craft Stash at all, because they were very good. So in the end, they sort of said to me, I said, you know, have you heard anything from Sizzix? But I had to do all the chasing, which annoys me with customer services when you're the one that's got to do all that legwork. Anyway, it got to the point, oh, you know, do you want a replacement or do you want your money back? And I thought, do you know what, if it's going to keep breaking, or it's, you know, I could potentially get another one like it, I'll just have my money back. So I got my money back, absolutely no trouble at all. They were brilliant, not faulting Craft Stash at all. They were really good. And yeah, so I'm stuck with my sort of 6-inch Sizzix now, so which is, to be honest, it's okay. I think the electronic ones, I say, it was nice to be able to cut A4, which I can't anymore, so it's a little bit wonky, that one, but I don't think I've cut them terribly straight. And I know the people that will be receiving these really won't worry too much. So yeah, so that was a bit of a palaver. I mean, I've still got the machine, because I said to her, what do I do with the machine? And they said, well, just dispose of it. And I thought, well, that's a real shame, isn't it? You know, that whole... So anyway, I'm going to try and find somebody and see if they can have a look and tell me where the fault is, you know. And I mean, happy days if it can be fixed, but if it can't, at least I can get it. I mean, the stuff's almost brand new inside. It's criminal. It's criminal, I tell you. Let's put you about there. Ish. Yeah, there. So, yeah, that was fun. Still got there eventually, so... It's annoying, isn't it, you know? You buy this stuff and you think, oh, it's going to last me for the rest of my days, you know, and then when it doesn't, I don't know about you, but I get really disappointed. I don't know. Because a lot of the stuff that I've got, you know, it's years and years old. I mean, my sewing machine is now probably 10 years old, even though it looks fairly new, but I keep it clean and I keep it maintained, and I think that's a lot of the trick with this machinery nowadays. Where should we put you about there? I don't mind that I'm covering up that bit of Zentangling, it wasn't the best. Yeah, so I do like my machines to last, but obviously they don't. So yeah, anyway, isn't this fun? Are you entertained? Oh dear. Oh, great getting glue on it already. Well done. I like this one. Just thought maybe I can go there. Oh, I've got a new, I don't know if you can see it, the black mat. We my youngest daughter, when was it, Saturday? Yeah, Saturday, she messaged me. She had to drop her husband in the city centre. It was his works were having a do, basically a pub crawl in Exeter. So I'm not gonna glamorise it any more than that. And so she had to drop him in there, and she said, "Do you fancy coming in? Because I've got to get." She works from home. Well, rarely does she go into the office. So, but the trouble is, silly girl, she basically sits on the sofa with a laptop, and she's developed a really bad hump in her neck. You know, from sitting with looking down all the time, And I said to her, blimey, kid, you need to get that sorted. She went, yeah, I know. She said, so I'm going to, so I want to go to the range and see if they've got any little desks. And I said, well, you might be better off with IKEA. I said, but let's go and have a look at the range. So we did. And they really didn't have much. She only had a limited space because what she's done is they got quite a big, it's weirdly positioned. It's an understairs cupboard, but it's actually in their living room. Whereas in the UK, they're usually in the hall, aren't they? You know, they're usually part of a hall cupboard. So she said, oh, I want to put it in there. So luckily she'd measured it all. And I'm not sure about these now. I'm looking at that and I love that. Although once it's on the card, it might look different. Let's have a look first before we ditch it. Yeah, if I do that. Yeah, that's okay. Right, let's go back to normal. Yeah, so she'd measured where she'd got, because it's, as I say, it's a huge understairs cupboard, but you access it from the living room, which I said to her, do you know what, if it was my house, I would take the blooming cupboard out and have that room, that part of that piece, that space in my living room. And she, oh no, we don't want to do that. So right, okay. So kids. So anyway, we ended up going to IKEA, and that's sorry, that's a very long story about how I ended up with this black mat. I managed to spend a whole £6.50 in IKEA. It's getting cheaper and cheaper every time I go because there really isn't anything that I need. The only big thing that I want to get now is a new bed, because I think my mattress has definitely had it, but I don't know. It's going to be quite expensive, I think. If I get a decent one, it will be. So I'll think about it for a little bit longer, because I really must get my bedroom sorted because it's a blooming mess at the moment. It's just become a dumping ground, which is not what you want for a bedroom. Are these weird and wonderful? What do you reckon? Fun. So yeah, so we did that. We had a good mooch around the range, and then we went to Tesco's because she had to return a barbecue. They bought honestly, she's so like her mother. She bought this barbecue, and then it went on sale, and she said, well, I'm not having that. So she said, they bought one that was on sale with thoughts to take this one back, which is exactly what they did, and they got their money back. So basically they got a better barbecue, cheaper than the original one, and luckily they hadn't opened the other one. It was all still brand new in its box sort of thing, but it was only a 2-ring burner. They've gone for a gas one. It's not barbecuing in my eyes, but there you go. If you're not burning yourself on charcoal, it's not fun, is it? Yeah, so we took that back, and she got her money back, and she was very happy with that. And then we went into IKEA, and she found her little desk, and then we spent forever. I said to her, try everything. I said, try the chairs, and we'll drag the chair around to the little table that you found. And anyway, yeah, so she ended up with a really nice little desk situation for under her stairs. And we were meeting up with her middle sister because it was her birthday on Saturday. We were meeting up with her in town, and sorry, so and by the time we left Exeter and got back here, we only had like an hour and a half. And I said to her, look, instead of you taking me home, dropping me home, and then coming back and picking me up, just let's go to yours, because luckily I had, well, I thought I had everything on me anyway. I said, let's go back to yours, and then we can go straight from yours into town. Oh, yeah. Oh, bear with me. Granddaughter's arrived. 2 secs. Right, there's an Eleanor. We're going out for a dog walk, so she's going to say hello.
Hi.
Do you want to look at my cards and show everybody? Yeah. We'll come back and finish them, guys. Don't worry.
I'll probably be here with you.
No, I don't think so. You're going home with your mum, aren't you?
No, probably not.
Oh. What do you think? Do you like them?
Yeah,
So far?
So that's the first one. I haven't even been here, so I don't even know what these look like.
Okay, not too close to the camera as you'll blind everybody. We'll
So
do a
that's the
final
first
flip
one.
through at the end. What do you think about the next ones that I've got laid out ready for?
What, these ones?
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that
sticky.
one. Look at that one. Look.
As if they're going to see there, you Wally. You're holding it behind your head.
I know, I'm a bit of
Right.
a plonker, like,
Come on then, we're going to go out for a dog walk. I'll come back and finish those off. I'll see you in a bit. Bye.
Bye.
Right, we're back from our walk. That's how bonkers my life is sometimes, okay? Right, so they're well and truly stuck. So 4 more to do. And then we're done. I just had a very hot whispering in my ear and said, tell them there's an Eleanor here. Is there an Eleanor here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mum's walking the last dogs, so
Last few dogs.
yeah. So why have I got a okay. Just wonder if I got that one spare. Oh, don't know. Right. So
Crazy Langford.
yeah. It helps to be crazy in this world, Eleanor. Eleanor is currently colouring in a ceramic cactus. Aren't you, dear? What is that?
What?
I don't know. Weird stuff. Right. Do I like you there? Yes, I think I do. Can't even remember what I was talking to everybody about.
Ceramic colouring?
No, before you. That was hilarious seeing your head sticking through the cat flap. I thought I was hearing things, Eleanor. I really did.
Ooh.
Oh, mind your head. You alright?
Yeah, I thought.
What did you do? Hit your head?
Yeah, hit the head.
On what?
Hmm?
What did you hit your head on?
The wall.
What did the wall ever do to you?
Kill me.
Why are you beating the wall up?
Should I beat the wall up, everyone?
No, Eleanor. I don't think they'd support that. Oh, I don't know where to put this. Put that there. Not sure about that one. Maybe it doesn't need anything, that one. Maybe it just needs to sit there like that. Yeah, that's the solution. It doesn't need anything.
She has decided.
I have decided. I have worked it out in my brain.
It's the Langford jeans.
Yeah.
What's the bears having a chat about? I'm gonna go and check on the bears. See what they're chatting about.
Right, have you put the lids back on those pens? Yes. See, this is why I don't get the gel printing out for you. Because what was that, 5 minutes max? Attention span of a gnat, Eleanor. Well, they're going to play with the bears. I got 3 bears from somebody at work. They're Winnie the Pooh inspired bears. Anyway, she loves them. you know. Mainly because there's not a lot else here for her to play with. I stopped getting them toys and that because they never play with them when they're here, so. And I had like a pile of junk. I've got a small house, so I can't keep too much stuff here. So, yeah. So she'll have a right old game with the bears now. She pretends she's a teacher. I know. It could be her destiny that she's going to become one. Who knows? It's not a bad profession if you're good at it. We just went for a lovely walk in the woods. It was very pleasant, actually. It's warm, but it's humid. My hair was spectacular. Mind you, I've still got a load of salt water in it. I didn't have a shower last night. I shall have one tomorrow. I wasn't planning on going anywhere, so I thought, well, do you know what? Save the water. You're actually going to come out, glue. Thank you. Right. Nearly there, guys. Nearly there. I just thought I'd show you these, and then you kind of get an idea of what I do with these little bits of nonsense that I like to play with. I was tempted to cut all the flowers in black, but I'm really glad I went gold now, so I think that really helps them, helps it all to pop out, basically. So I'm not sure what to do with you. I don't like that. I could sort of stick it on there. Oh, actually, that's not too bad. I like that. Right, okay. Let's move you up there. She is funny. Is it a generational thing? I don't know. I say absolutely no attention span at all. And yet she'll play that game with those bears now for ages. I don't know, maybe it's role play, maybe it's, I don't know. I don't know what it is. You can hear her. Yeah, sadly I've got to work the rest of the week, otherwise she could come a bit more often. Why does nothing ever look square to me? I don't know. That'll do. Right, I'm going to make that do, and then I'm going to let you go. I've got this one more here, but I'm not too... Again, it might be one that just needs to, like that one did, just stick on. These are... What size were you? 135mm, which I think... I don't know. What size is it? I can't do the math. 5x5, and I picked them up in the range yesterday, so this needs something, but I don't know what. So anyway, I shall think about that one, and I'll let you go. Let's do a quick, even though Eleanor's trying to give you a flip through, she was holding it right back here. So funny. I said, people aren't going to see, dear. Right, okay, so yeah, just really simple. And they are really simple. So what I'll do with the edges is that the 3mm? Yeah. I will go around the edges. I need some scrap. And again, there's never any scrap when you want it. You'll do. Yeah, so I shall edge the cards. Ooh. Like that. It just gives them a little, you can barely see it, but I should have primed the pen a bit more, Susan. Yeah, as I say, it's going to be a nice chilled out day, won't it? I don't mind. Oh, fiddly dee. Okay, well, we'll find something to cover that. It's a bit better. Yeah, I'll cover that with something. Anyway, you get the idea. Before I mess up anymore, I will stop doing that because I'm trying to concentrate on listening to what she's up to down there. So, yeah, there we are. 2, 3. I like the fern actually. 4, 5, 6, 7. That's a nice one. 8. That one I'm thinking about. Quite simple with that one. 9, 10, and 11. There will be 12. I'll sort something out. I'm not quite sure what I want to do with that other one yet. So there we are. Easy peasy. And I'll go around the edges with all those, make that into something. And there we are. It's all done. So I want to do some gel printing this afternoon. So I will bring you with me because I've got my homemade texture plates. They're all dry now. So yeah, I'll have a bash with those as I promised that we would do. So I'll see you later. Bye.